video. Today I'll be opening these. This is a box of 5 Yuan packs of the Chinese Goddess Story trading cards, along with an extra promo card. So in this box there's 20 packets total. Each of these is a 5 Yuan pack, so that's 100 Yuan total. Previously I've opened a box of these little frog Goddess Story cards. It was 30 packets of 1 Yuan cards. These ones, because they're the more expensive 5 Yuan cards, should contain some rarer, better cards compared to those other packets I previously opened, although the promos are probably all the same. I think the previous promo open was in very bad condition packet. This one seems quite good. This is nice and shrink wrapped. So here's the top of the box, the front, left side, the right side, and the back. It's got net cent, got the barcode information. This is from the NS5M07 set, and obviously on each side there's a few different examples of cards and some characters. And this is shrink wrapped. So to start off with, I think it makes the most sense to open the special promo card. A nice reflective packet. Not the easiest plastic packet to open. So here's this card. This promo card on the back has got information similar to the way most of the cards are. Obviously there's some have just coloured backgrounds with text. But it's a nice card, it's got some nice decorations, gold accents, nice and metallic. It's a nice pattern that you can sort of see in there. So that's the promo card for this box. Put that one to this side. Next we have to open up this box. So I'll just cut this plastic off. I'm going to try to open this without destroying the box in the process. So it is in good condition. Here's the box. It's one of those things where you can stand it up. So that pulls out. It's got the packets inside. Actually sort of patterned part in this holographic part, similar to the card in a way. If I want, I should be able to fold this down this middle part, so it's sticking out, and shove this down to the back, but in a moment I'll just get these packets out. And this is what it looks like inside the box, in case anyone's wondering. There's actually quite a lot of space that's been taken up on the sides by these, so it's not completely full of packs. So these are those packets. From here, there should be 20 total. These feel quite thick, so there might even be more cards in these, let's say. So I guess we'll have to open them to find out. So should it be 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. As per usual, I'll take one pack and put it to the side. So if you look at these packets, here's the front of them. This is plastic, slightly metallic, and foils much better than the promo packet, but it doesn't seem as plasticky. I guess we have to open it to find out. Here's the back of that packet. So let's open the first packet. Yeah, that is another very plasticky one. Here's our cards. This is a fancy one. Got some hearts on it. Here's another one. So I guess this series is all hearts. I think the other one had like a shattered sort of pattern. But obviously this one was hearts. Sailor Neptune, I'm gonna guess. Another one here. Ooh. Let's check the back of these. This is the back of these two. Back of this one. Next card. next card again, the back of that. This one's a bit different pattern, it's got some swirls in the back of that one, and this one's got some cubes in the back of that one. This is a SSR one, not an SR like the other ones we've opened so far. And different pattern again in the background, some nice gold accents. And here's the back of this one. Let's open up our next packet. So here is our first card, and the back. Our second card, more hearts, and the back. So we've got Aqua from Konosubas, and here's the back. The front of this one, and the back. I haven't got any with different backs so far. This one's a special one. It's got like a radial pattern. It's an SR, and the back. This one's got a nice triangle pattern. It's a bit unique. And the back. Second last one is another SR with a different pattern again. And the back. And 2 packets in a row, and already a duplicate. Third packet. Also, these ones all have the rare card last, which I don't think that was the case on the first one I opened. The first card in this packet, the back, a second card, the back, a third card, and our back. So I didn't notice the heart pattern, depending on what angle you look at it, the actual image changes. So the hearts go and change in size. Also, there's some circles that also change in size. In a really sharp angle, you can sort of see like in a shadow what it is, but just looking in the light, at least from what I'm seeing, it might not be as clear for you watching it. There's the back of that one. Another one is a different pattern again for our SR. There's the back. The girl from Charlotte, an SR card, a unique pattern again. And the back, another unique pattern in the back, and for another SSR. I guess these ones all have an SSR in them. Rare cards overall. Here's the back of this one. So I guess these ones are a much better way to start off your set by getting a box of these or a few until you get all the rare cards. And then you can obviously buy the cheaper boxes to fill in all the remaining cards, which will probably just be the more common cards. Because in these ones, instances, let's open another packet. Here's our first card, the back, second card, the back. That's a duplicate in the same packet. We'll see this back again. Our next card, the back. This one's got a nice little unique pattern again. And the back. Next one, another unique pattern. The back. There's this one. This one's just an SR, not another SSR. There's the back, and here's our last card. Is rare. That's not very good. It's a little mistake where they've made either a line that's like a line where this can be folded. So I'm sure this is like between 2 layers of a sheet. For some reason, the 2 layers it's printed on the middle when it's not supposed to. Because that could definitely bend right on there. So that's a bit of a defect. Next packet. Our first card, the back, second card, the back, our third card, here's the back of that one, fourth card, the back of that one. Talking about a defect, you can see right there, not sure how well it's showing up, the line between where the pattern seems to start again. I assume that's what that is. There's the back of that one. Got an SR, a bit hard to see some of the stuff in the background, but it's some feathers pattern. It's the back of that one. Have another SR with a radial pattern. There's the back of that one. A checkered pattern. The back of that one. And we've got another SSR. Nice metallic gold highlights. And there's the back of that one. Here's our next packet. front, back of that one, another one. There's the back of that one, front of that one, and the back, the front of this one again, and the back. Another one with a unique pattern is the front and the back. Another radial pattern one, the front and the back. Another unique pattern again is the front of this one and the back. And last but not least, we have another SSR, which is supposed to be the most common SSR because it's the third packet we've had with this one. There's the back of that one. On to the next packet. And we've had this one before as well. Here's the front and the back. We've had this one before. The front and the back. The front of this one and the back. The front and the back. We've had this one before as well. This radial pattern, the front and the back. Another unique pattern again, the front and the back. I think we've had this one before as well. Gonna get quite a few duplicates, the front of this one and the back. And this is a new SSR, we've had this one before. Got some more nice gold accents and highlights. There's the back of that one. On to our next packet. Actually, we didn't count how many cards are in these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think there are more in these. So 8 times 20, that's 160 cards. This is the front of this card, the back, front of this card, and the back. Front of this card is another one that's got the edge of the repeating pattern right there, and the back. Had this one before, the front and the back. Another one with the Q pattern, the front of it and the back. This one doesn't have any interesting patterns or anything. It's the front of it, the back. Another one, front and the back. Last but not least, another SSR with some nice gold accents yet again. Front, here's the back. All of these have that like flower pattern, well, maybe not the rare ones, just the fancier ones. Actually, the pattern does seem different between the SRs and the SSRs. There's obviously the same flower there. We sort of make that out, but these ones, this one at least, has like a magnifying glass symbol there, and all symbols there, and like embossed. Well, they've got a story logos embossed in both of them. The magnifying glass and the shape isn't in the bottom right corners. Next packet. And the duplicate, the front and back. This one's duplicate as well, the front and the back. Also duplicate, the front and the back. I think this one's a new one. Here's the front and the back. I think this one's also a new one. Nice SR, different pattern in the background, front and back. Nice little pattern in the background again. I think this is a pattern we haven't seen before. It is the front and the back. It's another unique pattern we haven't seen before. It's front and back. And this one is a MR, so this is a much rare one. I haven't seen one like this before. This one's also landscape. Some blue sort of sparkly bits in the textured pattern there. Here's the back of this one as well. That's a good one. It's one I haven't seen before. Put that one to the side as well. The next packet. That one's didn't come out of the machine so well. It's all crinkled. And that strips straight off. Open this one from the bottom. Okay, this one's just a disaster opening. Now the duplicate, the front and the back. I think this is a new one I haven't seen before. The front and the back. I think this one's also a new one, or maybe it's a duplicate, I'm not sure. The front and the back. I think this one's a definitely new one. Front and the back. For an SR, this is another duplicate. Front and back. And this one's a new one. Got some dogs in the background too. Here's the front and the back. Another SR with that pattern we saw earlier. Front and back. And we've got another SSR. Haven't had this one yet. It's got a nice little gold metallic pattern there, and there's the back of that one. On to our next packet. This is a new one, the front and the back. Front of this one and the back. Another new one, the front and the back. Front and back. Is it another duplicate? It's another you haven't seen before. INS says that this is like a social media post. 1,984 likes. So a character from Azure Lane or Azure Lane, not really sure how to pronounce it. But it's another unique card I haven't seen before. There's the back of that one. Another one with what's the name from Charlotte. I think we've had this one before. And there's the back. Another SR. I think it's a new one as well. There's the back of that one. Last but not least, our last card, another SR. And there's the back of that one. I think we're about halfway through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So that means we've opened 11 packets. Because there's 20, probably we'll just put one aside. Let's open this one. Okay, this one's a duplicate, had before, front and back. Another duplicate, front and back. I think this one's a new one. Here's the front and the back. Another duplicate, we had this one earlier in the packet. So front and back again. We've had this one in the previous packet. So front and back. I think this one's a new one at least. So here's the front of this one. Nice little pattern in the background. In the back, I think this one's also a new one. Here's the pattern. Unique pattern. I don't think we've had this pattern before. Front and back. And we've got Girl from Chainsaw Man for our last card. An SSR. We haven't had this SSR card yet. And it's got a nice little gold pattern. There's the back. Onto our next packet. Okay, so another duplicate. Here's the front and back. We haven't had this one. This is a new one. The front and the back. I think this is another new one. Front and back. I think we've had this one before. The front and back. But this is a new one. This is a pattern I don't think I've seen before in the background. The front and back. I think this one is a duplicate, but nice card anyway. Shiny card. There's the back. This one I think isn't actually a new one. So the front and back. Last card is another SSR, I believe. She's from Danganronpa. Nice little gold shiny metallic pattern there, and there's the back of that one. Next packet. So here's the front of this one. I think this one's a duplicate. There's the back of that one. This is a new one, front and back. Another one, front and back. Front, and there's the back. Another one, this one's a SR, nice pattern in the background, front and back. This is a new one, I think, front and back. This is also a new one, front and back. And the last one's the SSR, I think this is a new SSR as well. So there's the front, nice little golden accents. In the back of this packet, or card. Next packet. This is a new one, the front of it, the back, another card, front. I don't think I had this one before. The back. This one I think is another duplicate. Here's the front and back. Another card. The front and the back. Another one. This is an SR. I don't think we've had this one before. Nice pattern in the background, front and the back. Another SR. I think this is a new one, front and back. This one's also a new one, front and back, and this one's an SSR name, but we haven't seen any with actual names or words written. Here's the front and the back. On to our next packet. The front of this one and the back. The front and the back. This one's definitely a duplicate, the front and back. I think this one is actually a new one, the front and back. I think we've had this one before as well, the front and back. I think this one might be a new one, the front and back. Definitely had this one before, the front and back. And another SSR with nice gold accents. There's the back of that card. Okay, we're on to the last 3 packets. I think this is a new one. Front of it, the back. This one's definitely another duplicate. The front and the back. I think this one's a new one. Front and back. Another card. This is a new one, I think. Front and back. We've had this one before. The front and the back. Another one. I think we've had this one before as well. The front and the back. I believe this one's a new one. The front and the back. We haven't had this one before. There's another SSR. It's gold accents. Here's the front and the back. 2 more packets. So second last one. Here's the front of this one. I think this one is a duplicate. Front and back. I think this one's a new one. Here's the front and the back. I believe this one's also a new one. The front and the back. This one's a duplicate. The front, the back. I think this one may be a new one as well. Front and back. Another SR card. This one's got a nice wavy pattern. I haven't seen that one before. So there's the front and the back. Another SR, the front and the back. Another SSR with a unique pattern. I haven't had this one before. There's the back of that one. Onto our last packet from this set. Okay, this one's definitely a duplicate on top, front and the back. I think this one may also be duplicate. The front and the back. Duplicate also, the front and back. Also, actually this one's a new one, I think. So there's the front, the back. I think this one's a new one. I haven't seen this one before. Front and the back. This one's a duplicate. The front and the back. Definitely a duplicate. Had a couple of these ones, front and back. And I believe this one, last one, is a new one. The SSR with some unique patterns and the gold there. And there's the back of this one. So that's 152 cards, I believe, total now from this series at least. We've got a few rare ones. We've got this one here, which is like a social media one, a unique full art one, and we've had this promo and a bunch of the SSRs, and it's very SSR heavy, this series. So nice few unique ones. That's it for this video. If you like the video, comment down all your thoughts. If you've got any suggestions for other series I should try, leave those down below. If you like the video, and subscribe so you don't miss videos like this in the future.
Yeah.